We're looking at the new user interface this weekend, and I thought I'd start on this screen because it's kind of interesting. It's nice and sleek. You still get a cheeky look at the red team before you drop. Lord knows why that guy's using Zeniths, but let's jump into now. I think this one's Kamiho. Could be wrong. And you'll see the new user interface. Now with Kamiho, the dash, you get 2 dashes, very fast dashes, and it's a really sexy little fast bot. Just 2 mediums rather than 3 like the other 2, but this one has its ability on tap and is much faster. I've put Talons on rather than the Scourge weapon because if these drop first, people are already going to have leveled up Talons to put on it rather than the new Scourge. Another thing you might notice is the fire button is slightly tilted at an angle, which for me personally is extremely annoying, because here, for example, if I wanted to hit a certain Taran, I could get these two easily mixed up, and it's more pronounced on a Griffin. If your 2 top weapons and the 2 mediums, with it tilted as it is, you can get your top left, as you look at it, your top left weapon mixed up with your left medium, which is a pain. Now this is Haiichi, which we're kind of familiar with now, and I'm guessing this is gonna be the big prize bot that everyone's gonna go for, because it's got the same health pool as Kamiho, but it's got a built-in Ansel. I like how the crosshair is now. It's it's less confusing. Before it was just a mess. But now it's nice and sleek. I can see what I'm shooting at. Plus, when I hit an actual target, you get kind of a red cross. I'll just show it. There you go. You get You get a red cross that flashes, and it's much better, easier to use. Easier to see. Okay, so let's go get rid of that guy I really want to get, but we'll deal with this fella first. We've already won. So that guy probably testing Zeniths, but we all know how they work. So not really sure what he was doing, to be honest. So this is what I've put on just to show you. This is that's the Griffin Fun build. 2 geckos with the Scourge weapon. We did talk about that last time briefly. And then I wanted to see what weapon I could use to take out these 3 bots, the dash bots. So I'll put a Fury with Zeus cannons on, because it'd be able to track them and kill them. So I've kind of got the dash bots for attack and a Fury Zeus to kill these 3 in this sexy new screen that you can see, which I'll leave up and won't cover up with my pictures. Oh, I lied. I'm sorry. Does look good though, doesn't it? I didn't do it. Now it's not as buggy, this test server session, it's not as buggy as the last one, but it has crashed on me quite a few times. So I apologise if for the long wait periods and lag and crashing. I don't know if everyone's experiencing that, but I certainly am. So I don't want to be looking at my team, I want to look what the reds drop. So I'm going to start in the light one to catch up. More than anything, I can hear hydras, which what doesn't bother me. Now I will go and grab this guy first rather than go to centre, because hopefully, yeah, that lance, that's where he was headed, looking at his weapon loadout. And I've also just put Talons on Kumiho, this one, and the Haiichi dashbot, because if that's what drops first, if the dashbots drop first, whee! Yeah, the controls are very buggy. I was actually trying to dash in a different direction then, and it was just stuck. It was fully intent on going a different way. I have no idea what this Natasha guy is doing, but this guy as well. Oh dear. There's dashbots on test, and there he is, sat in a Natasha with Zeniths equipped. You, my friend, are a genius. So I better, before this match is over, which it looks like it's going to be the case very quickly, we'll jump into Kumiho. I've also had a quick look at the target switching, and look at the speed it's changing. I'm just tapping that over and over again for effect, but super fast target switching, and it does it in the area you're looking at, so I'm not it's not locking onto targets to my left and right, you know, that are ridiculously and obviously not the ones I want to shoot at. It's kind of doing what you'd want it to. So the target switching is beautiful and working great. It's just the buttons themselves are taking a while to respond. That's the directional, the ability, and the fire button. I'm going to jump in the Griffin first to get my full point across on how annoying the tilt is on the fire button. Now, there you go. If you look to see where this gecko here at the top, I'd much rather it was just all straight on, because you could get that weapon confused with that weapon really quite easily. And if you're in a situation where that's needed, it's going to drive you insane. It's not drive you insane, it's just going to get on your nerves, and that's exactly what it's done to me. So I'm going to stay around this beacon just so this guy doesn't turn it. You can see my point about this Kumiho. You see the speed he was able to dance around me then. and it was able to keep up that constant dancing around, a bit like a stalker used to, or still does. Oh, I'm not hitting him. I don't think I'm going to make it to the beacon. I'm going to try. Kind of need a faster bot. What was there? Let's have a look. Okay, so let's go with this one. This is the this is going to be a main pride and joy, because this is a beautiful little robot, more effective than or more firepower, I should say, not more effective, more firepower than the little one, Kamiho, and it's got an Ansel. Oh, it's just a more capable bot, and it's going to be the one that everybody goes for. Now I need to get out of here. Never turn your back on your enemy. The reason I kept staying forward, or facing forward, was because the buttons are a little bit buggy, I've found, this weekend. So what do we need now? I could even jump into this, just to clear up some of these reds. God, and with all the dashbots on test, the Fury feels so slow. It's incredible. But it has got the firepower to get rid of people, and that's what I want to do, really. Just get these reds off the field. Oh, come on, give me a target. Shoot him. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Teammate Griffin. Purchase? Weird name. I went for the target lock button quite instinctively then. I don't know why. You see the legs damage, when that comes up, I don't know why it comes up twice, because it just fills your screen, and so not only are your legs damaged and it tells you your legs are damaged, it also kindly blocks the screen for you, so you can't do anything about it to get out of danger. So that definitely needs changing. I don't need the legs damage thing coming up 3 times to tell me that my legs are damaged. I can read. So my legs are damaged now. Let's see if it comes up twice.